Hey everybody, Owen here, and I hope you're doing well this week. I have two short announcements, and then I want to talk a little bit about this week's questions, because this week's questions for Live Group are going to be a little bit different. The first two announcements are this. CORE is the monthly meeting of all the CORE leaders at Good News. As Live Group leaders, you are invited but not required to attend. If you'd like to come, it's this Sunday, October 7th at Angela Middlestad's house. The CORE website link is attached to this email where you can get all the information. Secondly, on October the 9th, this Tuesday, is the sneak peek. It's a chance for two churches to come together, Good News and Open Door, and to explore what it's like to be a church in two locations and how is this going to work. It's a chance to meet people from Open Door and a chance from Open Door to meet us. And so I really encourage you to come to that. You're welcome to bring your life group with you. Now for this week's questions. This week's questions are a little bit different. Usually we just do a discussion. But this week we're going to be doing a mix of guided discussion and prayer. So you're going to spend some time talking about, okay, these are the good things about God that He's doing in my life, and then spending some time praying, thank you, God, for those. You're going to spend some time talking about, wow, these are the things I wish I'd done better in my life and that I know that I'm not very good at right now. And then spending some time praying and saying, God, will you forgive those? You'll spend some time saying, okay, we're forgiven, but why? What's our purpose? What's the plan for that? Did God forgive me so I could just sit, or did God forgive me for a reason? And then you'll spend some time talking about and talking to God about those reasons. And so it'll be a little bit different. And so with that in mind, I wanted to offer 3 pointers as you guide that discussion. First of all, take the lead in going deep. People will only go as deep and share as personal details as you do. And that's just a fact of life. So feel free to share your stuff first to pave the way. Don't be afraid. Don't hide anything. Don't be afraid to bare your soul a little bit. You will reap rewards. People in your group will feel safe. Stuff will come up. And that's good. Second, remember things that are true, right? Remember that Jesus does forgive us. So one of the questions is, what's a fault, or what's a place where you wish you'd done better? People will be admitting their mistakes, and so remembering that what, God does forgive that. It doesn't feel that way all the time, but God does. It's true, and sometimes people need to know that. And as the life group leader, you get to say that. And then the third tip is to accept everyone and what they say. Now someone who's daring to share their mistakes, they're going to be fearing rejection, they're going to be afraid of judgment, and they're going to be afraid of advice giving. It's much better to listen, nod, smile, affirm them, thank them, say, hey, I really appreciate you sharing that, because that takes guts. Thank you. I feel special that you would trust me with that. Don't change your body language. Don't go from leaning forward to leaning back. Don't go, turning the shoulder or things like that. And don't try to tell people how to fix it, especially for guys, especially for me. I'm talking to myself right now. That is an easy thing to do. But I would urge you not to, because God is the one who fixes us, not us. We can't fix other people. And so this is a night for people to, as they admit those faults and mistakes, to bring them to God and to let God fix them. And the neat thing is we get to be a part of that. So there's some tips for this week's conversation. The questions are attached. You know how to reach me, and I hope you have a great week.